I'm AgitatedCrane, this is my squeaky chair, and we are going to play a new story arc in Star Trek Online, Mirror of Discovery. Supposedly it's about Mirror Universe in Discovery. Okay, so let's hail our contact and see what there is to see.
I am the leader of a Vulcan research team studying the unique ecology of the planet Pavo. Starfleet has informed me that an ion storm is active in the Pavo system. Logic suggests that the storm is blocking communications. However, storms of that magnitude can have other effects, some of a deleterious nature. As a precaution, the Alliance has asked me to accompany your vessel to the Pavo system. We are to determine the status of the research team and offer assistance if necessary. I am prepared to leave at your earliest convenience.
Did you notice this? He skipped like several sentences. So apparently they have learned that the team has not responded to routine communications. This is a matter of concern. Okay. Quite an important message to leave out. Okay. And here it is. So I was actually taking a break from YouTube, but I had to play this mission to get this reward for the anniversary ship. It's a special event. So I had to play it, and I'm recording everything that I play, so, or at least I started. We will also be receiving this shield, which is, I think, it's a unique shield. Like, I don't think there is other regenerative crystal shield matrix CCs outside of this mission. Okay, so let's accept the mission and let's set a course. This is probably going to take some time. Well, quite a lot actually. Doesn't matter, we will survive. What can we talk about before that? Well, I guess maybe... how can we check here? Yeah, we can check here. We can hide this and... yeah, go to Pavo. So he mentioned crystals somewhere. Did he mention any crystals? No, he said it's just unique ecology, and I decided that it's crystals because this guy has crystal shield, I guess. So I think this is referring to one of the planets from Discovery series. I think it's the one with like that hive mind, like the entire planet. Do you remember that? I'm not remembering any names of the characters, but there was this like hive mind on the planet that was making them feel safe there, and they didn't want to leave or something like that. But then they decided to leave, and they convinced the planet to let them leave. Otherwise, the Klingons would have... I think I'm remembering it all wrong. It's been a while since I have seen that episode. It came out like, what? I think close to 2 years back. Probably only a year or so. So yeah, my memory is just shit. Nice scenery though. I'm extra happy for the shield that we are going to receive because I'm growing tired of this Reman shield. I think I used it for a while now. It's the best shield that I had access until now. And as I mentioned before, my gear is way behind. Like I have Mark II warp core, that's unacceptable, right? This is one of the first things that we have to upgrade. Do you see this? I think I complained about this bullshit in my previous episode. Why is it back? Who asked for this? Actually, this I'm not going to use either. I was thinking maybe I should show like what the anniversary event is about, but I don't think it's necessary. Like that there isn't anything that complicated or interesting to see, unlike on summer event or winter event, right? So yeah, we are just going to play through the story. Discovered by Vulcans in the 21st century, the planet Pavo is great, unified consciousness that resonates with the music of a planetary awareness. Humming through a crystal transmitter that broadcasts its signal into space, a signal that has never been decoded. Despite centuries of research, the planet's signal remains a mystery, and communication with its indigenous life tenuous at best. Yeah, so this is that episode. I'm just bad at remembering episode. I think the signal was sort of inviting them, like inviting everyone to visit the planet, and then they wanted people to stay because it was safe and everything was nice there, and everyone was happy. But since it was inviting Klingons, and Klingons would have been disappointed that they would start shooting at it or something like that. I think it's that, but I think I'm misremembering it. Admiral, there is no response to comms from the power research station. The ion storm is causing a lot of interference. However, it's possible our hails may not be reaching them. What's causing the interference?
The storm is creating
We have been
spatial
told.
disturbances throughout the system. If we analyze their patterns, we might be able to position the ship at a point where communication is possible.
Well, let's make it so.
Initial scans are picking up clouds of ionized subspace radiation and chronometric particles. This is curious. Sensors are registering a stationary object. It is not far from our position.
Is it a ship?
Unlikely.
Is it Terran?
Suspected as one of the Starfleet navigation buoys placed throughout the system. However, the ionization of subspace is warping and distorting the sensors. As a result, an accurate identification is not possible at this range.
Let's get closer. So, this is one of the newer missions, and I fear this mission is going to be insanely long. Like, usually my Star Trek episodes are around 1 hour before I talk nonsense, and actually I just remembered something. Skills, specializations, and I was working on Miracle Worker, and I have 2 points to spend, and we are going into being affected by subsystem power drain will automatically remove it for a short duration. After you become immune to subsystem power drains. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, but I'm not using power drains. Sealed attack once every several seconds, suffering damage from damage over time effect will remove all damage over time effects from you. That's great. Once every several seconds, suffering from
As I
shield
suspected,
drain.
a navigational buoy. It appears to be inactive, however.
Alright, I'm flying, just only very slowly. So let's get our scans on.
The navigational buoys here are configured to broadcast a message on all frequencies. It is intended to inform those who arrive here that Pavo is a protected reserve. Sensors indicate heavy hull ionization on this buoy. I believe it has been disabled by the effects of the ion storm.
I think this episode was one of the closest to Star Trek that we got in Discovery, and I think that's why it was selected for the game. And by closest I mean like sorry, I'm going to switch it here. The Discovery series was a little bit strange in the sense that it was more action oriented again than before Star Trek was about diplomacy and stuff. But I actually like that, but I know that usually Star Trek fans don't like it, don't like action in their Star Trek. And I'm trying to recall if there was any other episode that was actually not centered around Klingon War as much. And I think this was actually the only one that was more about exploration and stuff. Okay, so let's boost our signal, I guess.
Navigational buoy 226 is nearby and should provide us with a means to reinforce hailing frequencies between the ship and the Pavo research station. However, I recommend caution in navigating further into the system. The ion storm is quite volatile.
So let's lay a course, and I guess that's where we are going, right? Yeah. Is this Federation tech? I mean, it doesn't look like it, right? Or am I crazy? Or maybe it's just old, I guess. Could be. Or maybe it's new. Who knows?
You are entering the Pavo system. The planet Pavo is a protected reserve. Access is prohibited.
Okay. Let's use the buoy to piggyback our signal. Ready to initiate handshake between our comm systems and navigation buoy 226 now. Handshake received. Fidelity is within acceptable margins of error. Comms are secured, Admiral. Hailing frequencies open. So, Research Station Pavo Prime. This is the agitated crane. Please respond. Over. They were not responding before. Is that the crystal? No response. Local conditions are still a factor here. The buoys may not be able to overcome the storm's interference, even with our assistance. Looks like we have to brave the storm.
I have detected something of interest. Sensors show the formation of a spatial anomaly nearby.
I guess that's the spatial anomaly and not something on the surface of the planet.
Uncertain. It appears to be providing stability to the ion storm, similar to the eye of a hurricane. I'm also detecting bursts of comm signals from the anomaly. The signals are currently garbled beyond recognition, but they could be from the research station. I recommend conducting a deeper analysis, both of the anomaly and the signals.
Alright. Let's lay a course and take us in. I mean, I know it's going to be Terran Empire related, It's just strange. Hold on. Hold on. Now, if you are only watching this Let's Play and you haven't actually played the game, you may not know this, but there is actually... where is it? It is somewhere. I guess it is in Kardashian Struggle. Yeah. We are actually interacting with Terran Empire a lot throughout the game. There is actually even a reputation for it, Terran Task Force, right? But this is a different Terran Empire. This is one from Discovery. So are we back in time? But no, I mean, after Downfall we had Welcome to Earth Space Talk, right? I don't know, this is weird. I feel like maybe if you are Age of Discovery, I mean, if you are Discovery Captain, you played Age of Discovery, you played Mirror of Discovery, and then you were sent into the current timeline. I don't know, this is weird. Let's just continue. Let's not worry about the timeline for now. It's not like it's our job, right? Ooh! What the fuck is that? Are those Discovery Romulans? What are those ships? I don't recognize them. What? Jesus. Oh, it's Klingons! Right, it's the weird Klingons from, yeah, okay. Alright. Give me a second. Okay, they are going to kick my arse. Come on. Kill everyone. I'm just randomly pressing abilities. Not what I wanted at all. But I did leave some, like, plasma behind for them to have fun. Okay, so I mean, something is dying. That's cool. I feel like I should be focusing on birds of prey. They are more easily destroyable. Let's get that. Those are heals, I believe. So something you may have noticed watching me play. I'm not that familiar with abilities and stuff like that. Heal. That is the only great ability on Engineering Officer. Okay, looks like we are taking everyone down. Happiness. And we switch to stronger shields. Okay, we got this. No problem. No problem at all.
All ships, engage warp and withdraw. Let the boarding party do its work.
Ooh, they boarded. Sensors are clear of hostile targets, Admiral, for the moment. A number of Klingon vessels retreated at high warp during the battle and activated their cloaking devices. Local ion interference will make finding them difficult, if not impossible. So, when they first appeared, I mislabeled them as Romulans. I honestly did not remember how they, how their ships looked from the TV show. So there is that. And also they changed how Klingons look a lot. So they don't look like Klingons either, right? So might as well be Romulans. Acknowledged, held the Federation vessel. It's not Federation, it's Terran. Hailing frequencies open, message sent, no response. Another unanswered question. SOMAT analysis.
Recognition files identify the Klingon vessels as classes deployed during the Federation Klingon conflict of the mid-23rd century. The Starfleet vessel is a Crossfield class, also active during that time period.
So there is not only mirror travel but also time travel. Oh wait, hold on. Right, in the TV show the mirror the mirror counterpart of Discovery was lost, right? So I guess they are saying it jumped in forward in time. That's cool.
Scanning. Sensors show a spike in the chronometric particles immediately preceding the arrival of these vessels. Fascinating. The Crossfield-class vessel is not transmitting a Starfleet recognition signal. Sensor analysis confirmed. It is the ISS Discovery, from the Terran Empire of the so-called Mirror Universe.
Also, I'm remembering, pieces are starting to fall into place, right? I knew that we are going to get Mirror Universe Tilly here, like Tilly from Discovery series, the redhead. But now I'm remembering that she was captain of Discovery, right? And she was lost in with the ship. The Discovery is hailing us now on screen. Let's see what they have to say.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my loyal crew, thank you. I am Captain Sylvia Tilly, and I officially declare our intent to seek asylum.
Asylum, eh?
You'll have to forgive me for staring. See, in our universe, you're dead. By my hand. I'm afraid we didn't see eye to eye on who should take command after the Klingons killed Captain Schaefer. For what it's worth, our you died very quickly. Awkward.
So, I was wondering if they are going to acknowledge this. My captain is from Discovery era in the game. But you can play this mission as Klingon, for example, or as Romulan, or as another time, another era captain, right? So I was wondering, and those do not have the tutorial with Tilly. So I was wondering if they are going to acknowledge that we have actually met. Also, I like her model. She has boobs. Continue.
Clearly, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm not entirely sure how, but judging by the sensor readings I'm seeing, and that rather impressive ship of yours. We've taken a trip to the future.
Indeed. Well, it's not that impressive actually. There are way better ships in the game available, but it's what I got.
I'm sure the science behind all of this is fascinating, but we have some more immediate concerns to address, namely the Klingon boarding parties running wild on my ship.
I will be beaming out, I guess.
Excellent. I'll have Patel, my chief of security, meet your team at the transport coordinates with the security detail. I look forward to meeting you in person. Tilly out.
Sensors indicate numerous life signs in your vicinity, reading multiple high-energy discharges as well. The data is consistent with 23rd century phaser and disruptor weapons at the highest setting. Proceed with caution. In the heat of battle, you could be seen as an enemy by anyone you encounter there.
I'm considering taking away that fire extinguisher that I gave to Tomov. Also, as you can see, we have our photonic officer with us. I think he looks great. I'm very happy with how he turned out to look. I think even if you squeeze your eyes a little bit, you can recognize who I was going for. So yeah. Anyway, let's proceed. We have our plasma rifle out. People, look alive. People, where are your guns? Why only one of you have gun? Did I not equip you? No, you do have guns. Alright. Terran officers.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery.
You must be Chief Patel, and I have to get closer to you because I want to look at this uniform. Ah! Damn it. It's Huh. Well, who are you? Just some random people, no-name people. Anyone wanna join my crew? I guess not. So, uniforms in Star Trek, right? Uniforms in Star Trek went through some changes, and these changes are weird, right? Like, they started with this what do you call it, Enterprise era. I wouldn't call them uniforms, but like maintenance suits, I guess, which evolved into Discovery uniform, as you can see on my other characters. Then from actually wait. Then supposedly appearance that's not. Then supposedly it switched to this the original series, right? I think in season 2 of Discovery, I haven't watched it yet. I know I think first few episodes are already out. These uniforms are there, I think. Like, the explanation is that Discovery is something like science vessel, so they have like sciencey uniforms, while the Enterprise is like what do you call it? I guess exploration vessel. I don't know. I'm really lost in the uniforms. It feels like they are just changing them all the time unreasonably, and so does Terran Empire apparently. And I've got to say, like, Terran Empire in Where is it? Appearance. Terran Empire, I mean Mirror Universe. Their uniforms are always like, for women it's the same uniform, only with without like belly covers, right? And for men it's like basically identical, only with sash and like a dagger or some bullshit like that, and goatee obviously, right? So that's, here is one, right? Where is another mirror universe? Enterprise mirror. See, again. I guess no more mirror universe for now. And now for these for Discovery era mirror uniform, I guess they went away with uncovered belly for females because that's sexist or something in today's standards. So they recolored Discovery uniform, which doesn't make sense for me because it feels like, I'm pretty sure the Enterprise has like a regular original series uniform, right? In the TV show. So I'm thinking, again, I'm rambling about nonsense which I know nothing about, and I'm probably like saying something stupid, so let's just continue with the mission.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery.
It must be Chief Patel.
Yeah, no. I'm afraid Patel has been relieved of command. Just like you're going to be relieved of those fancy 25th century weapons.
I suspect your captain wouldn't approve of this. Well, she would, but yeah.
Our captain is weak, and you? You're a fool. The Terran Empire tolerates neither. Some would call this a mutiny. But any captain willing to conspire with Federation trash is no captain of ours. Now hand over those weapons, or we'll pick them off your corpses. The choice is yours.
How insane you have to be in a disabled ship from like that is more than century old, and like to try not only to mutiny but to to take over the ship that is trying to help. This is insane. Arrow, stay with us. Stand down while you still can. They shooting. Shoot them. They have no shields. Perfect. So we can just go nuts on them. Yes, yes. Extinguish them. It was a sick burn. Yes, yes. Okay. So none of them joined me.
Hello. Welcome aboard the Discovery. As you can see, things have become a bit more complicated. It seems that some of my crew have decided that now is the perfect time to express their concerns with my command decisions.
I like how she's acting. Like not the voiceover, but like the model in the communicator, I guess. Usually when you are interacting with NPCs, they are very static, but she is very like she has different stances, she has different animations. I quite like her. Violently, it would seem.
Yes. As if the Klingon boarding parties weren't enough to deal with. Oh, hey, let's have a mutiny too. Wonderful. Never mind that. Did Chief Patel make it to you? She was supposed to escort you through the security fields to the bridge.
No, she's not here. The fields still are, though.
I see. We'll do what we can from the bridge, but I'm afraid we're a bit locked down here at the moment. According to our internal sensors, Chief Patel is in that deck security station. It's not far from your current position. She's probably trying to lock down this ridiculous mutiny there.
I see.
Find Patel. She should be able to override whatever the mutineers are doing to raise those fields. Take them down and make your way to the turbo lift.
Okay, so again, people are shitting on Discovery, but I actually quite like it, and I'm going to take away that fire extinguisher because it's going on my nerves, and I'm going to give it to this android who is never with us. I actually like the Discovery storyline with Mirror Universe and the Spore Drive and all that stuff. Even though it doesn't feel like Star Trek at places, and the Klingons are like a huge mistake, and I think that they should have instead made them a different race and did not change Klingons at all. But like the Mirror Universe stuff, I quite like. I think it's because they picked great actors to play Mirror Universe characters.
Huh. Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
So are you going to attack? Okay.
Look out! They're still alive!
Okay, so everyone hates us. I bet this is just a ploy by Tilly. Like she actually ordered everyone to try to kill us, but in case they fail, she's going to pretend that she didn't. Alright. I'm detecting high energy readings and numerous life signs on the other side of this door. Let's open it up.
Now that I have your attention, I have some questions. Tilly has plans. Yes? She always has plans. And you're going to tell me what they are. Oh, you'll resist, of course. You're a Terran, after all. But let's be honest, Chief. You will tell me what I want to know. Apparently, Tilly's new allies are still with us. If you want something done right. Weapons at highest setting. Open fire!
What? Come on. I love that Trip was the one to open the door, as a right engineer would be, right? Okay, still alive, still alive. Who's this guy? Chief Radmon.
Kill them now! Kill them or I'll kill you!
Okay, I think everyone is dead. Right?
Help me! Controls are on the booth!
Hold on, I have to explore a little bit. I know you are in agony, but I mean, fine.
Help me! Controls are on the booth!
So how about you? Do you want to join my crew?
I'm guessing you're the one the captain sent me to meet. I'm Patel, Chief of Security. Thanks for the assist.
Are you alright?
I make it a habit to be on the outside of an agonizer booth. But I've spent my fair share of time in one, too. I'll manage. What's the situation? Is the captain still in command?
And see, this NPC is also acting, in quotation marks, on the screen. So I'm wondering if this is the new direction they are going for, which is great, but then the old missions are very outdated now. So I wonder if they will try to change that, or if they are going to leave it as it is. Sorry, readjusting my chair. Yes, she's still in command.
I'm not surprised. It'll take more than Klingons and mutinous riffraff to end Sylvia Tilly. I'm surprised she hasn't killed them all herself. In the meantime, I have orders to get you to the bridge, and I intend to obey them. Follow me.
There is a security field which you are going to deactivate for us.
Not a problem. There's no code written I can't crack. I'll have those fields down in short order. Cover me while I work. We might have some uninvited guests soon.
Yeah, okay. Make it so. Oh.
Go, go, go! They're flanking! Look out!
So, this character, originally I wanted to make like Kelvin timeline, time travel, discovery and mirror universe, but now I'm thinking, since Terran Empire is all about the humans, right? I'm thinking maybe another character would be better suited for mirror universe. I actually have one that I wanted to have purely human crew for him. Humans have this leadership trait, or maybe it's teamwork. I'm not sure right now, but it's not a ground trait, but it's space trait. So you can stack it up to like insane to the insane levels.
Almost got it!
Okay, this is probably a waste of mines because this is probably a last wave.
Look out!
But just in case it is not, here are some mines that I forgot to use before. Ah, no, she's still working. Okay, how about Control 4 to get a shield? Nice. Mines are working as well. Perfect.
Alright, I got it. Listen here, keep me covered! Damn it!
Nope. Just in case there is going to be more, which there probably is. Come on. Okay, mines did their job. Have some more, just in case. This turret should be deactivated. Okay. I think we are done here, right?
Clear! Let's move!
Alright. So let's go.
Let's get to the bridge. The turbo lift is that way.
The problem is I don't think there is enough mirror universe content to justify it being the only, like the only team for the
Watch your
character.
corners.
I guess it doesn't matter. We will see. We will see.
Now quarter no prisoners. Attack!
Who? Where? Ah, right, you.
Ambush!
Okay. How about some fuse armor and some mines and some plasma bolts into face.
Field down.
Nice loot. And this was supposed to be removed. Woman, what are you doing? What is happening? Okay. So I'm guessing there will be more.
We're reading the loss of security fields on that deck. I take it you found Chief Patel?
Yes, we did. We are on our way to the bridge.
Some good news for a change, though I'm not terribly surprised. Woman's harder to kill than a honey badger. Ready for the bad news?
Yes, where are the Klingons?
I'm afraid the Klingons have taken several lower decks and are moving in your direction. keep your weapons hot. They're killing everyone they run into, and I don't think they'll make an exception for you. Stick with Patel and get up here as soon as you're able.
The knowledge, there's out. Another thing, I haven't really tried yet to make Discovery Era Klingon in the character creation, in the character creator, but I think it's going to be very difficult.
I hear Klingon disruptors up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Because they have, like, their cranium ridges are very
Do not let that Klingon scum
distinct,
jump him.
I guess, and different from the ones that were used before. So I don't think even with like not on Klingon but on actual like alien character where you have more options, I don't think even then you would be able to recreate something like this, right? Because they have like their entire head is different. I'm guessing maybe they will add it as an option later to either create a Discovery Era
Hold your position. There's been an incident.
Klingon, or they will add more options to the character creator. What kind of incident?
The Klingon kind. Specifically, they've taken control of main engineering, killed my chief engineer and his security team in the process. They're threatening to breach the core if I don't surrender. That is not gonna happen.
Should we evacuate then?
Evacuate sounds a lot like retreat to me, and that is not gonna happen either. This is my ship, and I will not abandon her. Take Patel, get down to engineering, deal with the Klingons, and make sure that core breach never happens.
That's a lot of ordering around. Okay, we'll do what we
I
can.
recommend you deal with this problem quickly. Neither of us will enjoy their solution. Tilly out.
Alright.
Klingons probably cracked Rathman's code. Idiot.
I wanted to comment on something, but I guess I will not. More Klingons there. Yeah. Yeah, see, like, their entire head is, like, I don't want to say misshapen, but it's not something that you can create in the character creation. Alright. Also, yeah, I remembered. She probably doesn't want to abandon the ship because of it has the spore drive as well. Which is interesting.
Bad news first. Seems there's more Klingons down there than we thought. You'll have to fight your way to main engineering. Good news? They'll be shooting at the mutineers down there. Might make your job a little easier, huh?
Alright. Do you see this? Do you see this? That's nasty. Alright. Who should we shoot first? Terrans or Klingons? Or all of them?
Rathman! Come in, Rathman! We're trapped on the engineering deck! Send reinforcements, now!
Okay. Can we actually... Who did that? So can we actually save anyone? Can anyone actually join our crew? Because that's like...
Great! Mutineers and Klingons! Take them all down!
Because that's like one of the more interesting...
Get these doors open! The Mark wants these cowards dead!
One of the more interesting parts of the game, like having your own crew. And I wonder why they don't allow us to recruit more people. Like maybe have some Terran officers join my crew as duty officers. They don't even have to be like breach officers. Eh.
They aren't even targeting vital systems. They're just trashing the place.
I see disruptors there.
Main engineering is just up ahead. Let's hustle, people.
Rathman's dead, and we will be too if you don't get that turbo lift open.
Okay. Klingon's dead. Or almost dead. What is that weapon? Is that some sort of dagger? Doesn't matter. Everyone is down. Where to now? There? Okay.
On your lead, we'll breach. You go high, I'll go low.
We all die this day. Die well. Die with honor.
Now, do we know who Vamak is? Is he someone important that I don't remember? Because I don't remember. Stop following me, silly person. Okay. Okay, he's down as well. And no loot out of him. Very well. That is something.
Looks like the Klingons are in a hurry. That is some sloppy work. I was solving engineering problems like that when I was a first-year cadet. Rebalance the matter-antimatter inducers and adjust the flow rate to 0.5. That should bring the core back from the brink quite nicely.
Rebalance and adjust the flow rate to 0.5. Okay.
Hope you know what you're doing. That warp core looks fit to breach.
I guess it's not... Oh, okay, never mind.
Nicely done. Cut it a little close there with the core, but since we're all still here, I'm gonna call that a win. So, since we've got a little room to breathe here, why don't you come up to the bridge? There's a turbo lift nearby that I've relaxed the security locks on.
Okay, going to meet our beautiful captain. Who is no doubt going to betray us and try to kill us. Obviously, that's how Terrans roll. What the?
Face to face at last.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these assholes?
Language! Oh, cursing. It's such a filthy habit. You did well against the mutineers. They weren't fond of my decision to seek asylum, I'm afraid. While unpleasant, it is better than the fate we left behind. In our universe, Pavo is a cruel, deadly entity. Being sent to that system is a death sentence. And sent there we were. I suppose an enemy decided it was time for me to retire. Permanently. But enough about that. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Yeah, I like the new animations. So, do you mind if I look around a little bit? Like, is this a ready room? Probably, but it's closed. Nice Terran logo. Nice view screen. Just some nonsense and dead people. Hold on. Wasn't he the one who was like talking smack? Back? Smack back? Smack back?
First and foremost, I have no interest in hostilities with your government. I meant what I said about asylum.
Good. Do you speak for your entire crew? Well, she's going to kill everyone else, so...
I do. The mutiny was unfortunate, but what can I say? We're Terrans. Dominance is often challenged and must be maintained. The mutineers saw an opportunity, took their shot, and missed. Big time. Everyone left saw the price they paid for their failure. Believe me, The rest of the crew will fall in line.
Okay.
I'm fortunate you were here to deal with the problem. Apparently, my chief of security felt like spending time in an agonizer booth during most of the conflict. Honestly, Patel, if I knew you liked the booth so much, I'd keep you in one more often.
Why, you are right to say so, Captain. It won't happen again.
See to it that it doesn't. I'd hate to replace you, Chief, but I will if I have to. Next steps are to get my vessel back in working order before those Klingons come back to finish us off. Now that's not going to be easy. I'm down a chief engineer, the power grid is a shambles, we have multiple hull breaches, and we're nowhere near battle ready.
Right. So, Agitated Crane, I guess beam us up or something. This is Agitated Crane. Is everything alright? We detected a surge in the ISS Discovery's warp core, but now it's operating at a safe level. I need an engineering team here as soon as possible.
Our shields are down. If the Klingons don't get us, it's only a matter of time before the ion storm does. Monitor that console while I try to get the main deflector back online. I'd order my chief science officer to do it, but she chose her loyalties poorly.
We'll beam directly to main engineering and get to work out, and okay, so that was some weird what do you call it? Voiceover back. Right, let's do what we can here.
Start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector.
Here is the science console. Let's do this. Now, I'm obviously an engineer, but...
Klingons! All hands! Repel borders!
What? Okay.
Kill everyone, but the captain is mine.
Have some mines for the next wave. I guess there will be no next wave. He's a captain after all. I guess you are the last one here.
Okay, the main deflector is in position. Recalibrate it now.
Alright. Recalibrating.
Ugh, they're like Zethian bed roaches. Get off my
more.
ship!
Even though we killed the captain already. That's silly. Answer hail.
Sensors are picking up numerous Klingon vessels decloaking. Combat is imminent. I strongly recommend you return to the ship at your earliest convenience.
Okay, we are almost done. Hopefully with the mission as well, because I feel like it's going... It went for long enough and I actually have to do some stuff as well.
Captains should be on their own ship in the heat of battle. Go. We'll take it from here.
Oh, she's just going to escape. Now with fixed ship. Impulse power restored, Admiral, but only just. If we want this to be more than a patch job, we will need more time. Time's up, return to the ship immediately. So they don't have... The Discovery doesn't have warp right now. But if it has spore drive, it probably doesn't matter.
Thank you. If we survive this, I look forward to repaying the favor. Now go, before it's too late.
Energize. Admiral, the Klingons are hailing us. These are probably Mirror Universe Klingons, right? Because they look like Discovery era Klingons, so they are from Mirror Universe as well. So they should be good guys, right?
I do not know how we came to be here in the future, and I do not care. What I do know is that we have a mutual enemy.
The situation here is complex, Captain.
There is nothing complex about it. I mean to destroy that ship, and you with it, if you get in my way. Be smart.
on.
You are not.
Stand with Discovery, and you will lose. Fight with us, and you will live to see another day.
I place Discovery under my protection.
Then you are a fool. Fighting in a burning house. Try to die well.
Alright. Battle stations. And let's get closer there. Oh man, they are going to destroy Discovery before I get close enough. More power to weapons. Come on. I think that was weapon setting.
Discovery is altering course. We're headed toward Pacem, full engine.
Now, why would it go towards the planet? I didn't have to.
Discovery has lowered the shields. Reading transporters. Pavo surface.
Yeah. Come on. Go away.
The captain has left the ship. I'm in command now. Discovery is back in the fight.
What? What was going on?
Reading numerous Klingon vessels relocated.
I'm greatly annoyed by this. Switch to full impulse. Try to heal. Have some plasma in your face. What the fuck is this? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to die. Maybe not. Although probably yes. Heal. Okay. Okay, okay. We are still in the fight. Have some super drones. This is probably auxiliary. Yeah, that's not needed at all. That is a heal. Okay. Okay. Everyone defeated. What the fuck? Admiral, whatever that was, hit us hard. Receiving casualty reports from all decks. Helm, evasive maneuvers, tactical status report. Shields are at full, deflectors online, all weapons ready. It appears to have bypassed all of our defense systems, like they weren't there. Somewhat analysis what hit us.
Based on what the sensors recorded during the attack, it appears we were hit by psionic energy, manifested into an energy pulse of considerable magnitude. The attack originated in Pavo.
Well, Tilly probably went there. Admiral, we are being hailed. It's Captain Tilly.
I don't like red in my ledger. You saved my ship, so I spared yours. This time. Next time I won't be so sentimental. First and last warning. Leave the system while you're able.
What do you hope to get from this, Tilly?
Did you hit your head in that fight? I think what I have to gain here is pretty obvious. Everything. Pavo's reach is infinite. After a few more demonstrations of its power, everyone in the quadrant will have no choice but to swear allegiance to me. Or, die. Empress Tilly. That has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
You're insane! There is no way you will succeed.
Sane, insane. I'm the one calling the shots here. And I'm pretty sure I told you to get lost or get wrecked. So who's the insane one again? Me? Or the lunatic staring defiantly down the barrel of the ultimate weapon? Take a talk, pal. My trigger finger's getting itchy.
Okay.
I am reading an energy signature on the surface of Pavo. It matches the initial blast from the planet. Another attack could be imminent. We will not survive a direct hit. I strongly recommend we exit the system immediately.
Okay, let's get out of here. So yeah, that was the mission. Interesting. So she got a foothold in our universe. And she now controls the planet, I guess. Because she has the secrets from the mirror universe.
Captain Tilly's betrayal, while unfortunate, was not entirely unexpected. Her use of this agonizer technology to weaponize the ecosystem of Pavo is a matter of utmost concern. I believe I can devise a means to neutralize her technology, but I will need time to conduct research. Rest assured that I will endeavor to counter Tilly's insidious actions as soon as possible. I ask that you prepare to take action at a moment's notice. The lives of untold millions, including our own, could be at stake.
Alright, and we get a nice new shield for our trouble. I'm actually considering... Yeah, we don't need that.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Oh! We get another level up. Okay. Admiral, congratulations on next level. Alright, and we are getting... I guess Trill? Or Betazoid? Telepathic empathetic, superior pacification, superior mental discipline. Huh. And that is female, and this is also female. And this is... also female? Saurian female? Well, I guess they just look the same. And Trill has hypermetabolism, it is creative, superior limited telepathy, and superior peak health. I'm thinking Betazoid. Like that pacification and mental discipline I think is better than peak health and limited telepathy. And usually when it comes to science and tactical officers, I usually look for bridge officers with superior creative trait, because that increases their abilities. So yeah, we are going with Betazoid, collect, and she's going to join us. Okay, so that was another episode in Star Trek Online. I'm going to change the uniform for this new bridge officers that we received, and probably change her physique a little bit because she looks silly right now. I will give her some hair as well, probably remove that visor, and put her into the normal uniform. So yeah, I have been AgitatedCrane. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time when we remove this bullshit, and where we will be continuing with Mirror of Discovery, illusion of communication, which should probably resolve the storyline with Tilly. Anyway, goodbye.